Welcome to one of the most transformative experiences of your life, a journey filled with anticipation, excitement, and perhaps a touch of the unknown. Preparing for childbirth. This is a time of profound change, both physically and emotionally, and understanding the process is key to feeling empowered and in control. Today, we're focusing on labor contractions, those powerful rhythmic tightenings of your uterus. They are the driving force of childbirth, the engine that brings your baby into the world. Contractions are the muscular waves, a natural and essential part of labor. These waves work to open your cervix gradually and gently guide your baby safely down the birth canal, preparing them for their arrival. Many wonder, what do contractions really feel like? It's a question that occupies the minds of many expectant mothers. Some say they feel like intense cramps, similar to those experienced during menstruation, but often much stronger. Others describe them as powerful waves, a surging sensation that builds, peaks, and then gradually subsides. The sensation is unique for everyone, influenced by individual pain tolerance, the baby's position, and a variety of other factors. But there are common patterns and stages that most women experience as labor progresses. It's important to know the difference between Braxton Hicks, those practice contractions that can occur throughout pregnancy, practice contractions, and true labor contractions, which signal the start of the real event. Braxton Hicks are often irregular, unpredictable, and tend to fade away with a change in position or activity. True labor contractions, on the other hand, become progressively longer in duration, stronger in intensity, and closer together in frequency as labor advances. Recognizing this pattern, the increasing intensity, duration, and frequency signals that your body is starting the real work of labor, preparing to bring your baby into the world. In this guide, we'll break down what's happening in your body during each stage of labor, explaining the physiological processes at play. We'll discuss what to expect at each stage of labor, from the early latent phase to active labor and beyond. And most importantly, we'll explore how to work with these sensations, using various techniques and strategies to promote a more positive and empowering birthing experience. We'll cover everything from the subtle signs of early labor to navigating the intensity of the transition phase, the final stretch before pushing. We'll also provide you with practical tips and techniques to help you cope with the discomfort and manage the pain effectively. The more you understand about the process of labor and contractions, the more you can trust your body's innate ability to birth your baby and trust the natural progression of labor. So let's begin this incredible journey together, arming ourselves with knowledge, replacing fear and anxiety with understanding, confidence, and a sense of empowerment as you prepare to welcome your little one into the world. Early labor is often the longest phase of the entire labor process. It's a time of significant change and preparation for both you and your baby. This initial stage can sometimes feel like a marathon, requiring patience and understanding. It's especially true for first-time mothers, as your body is experiencing these sensations and changes for the very first time. Understanding what to expect can help ease anxiety and allow you to focus on the incredible journey ahead. Remember, every woman's experience is unique, but knowing the general timeline can be reassuring. Contractions during this early phase are usually mild and often sporadic. They might not feel as intense as you might expect, and that's perfectly normal. Often they resemble menstrual cramps, that familiar ache that many women experience monthly. This can make it tricky to distinguish between early labor and typical pregnancy discomforts. You might also feel it as a dull ache in your lower back, a persistent pressure that comes and goes. This back pain can sometimes be more noticeable than abdominal cramping. You might feel a gentle tightening sensation in your abdomen. It's a subtle change, not necessarily painful, but definitely noticeable. This sensation often wraps from your back to your abdomen, creating a band of pressure around your midsection. It's a sign that your uterus is starting to work to prepare for delivery. At first, these sensations can be so subtle and inconsistent, you're not entirely sure if it's truly the start of labor or just another one of those pregnancy discomforts that come and go. It's common to question whether what you're feeling is real labor. Early contractions typically last about 30 seconds, though this can vary slightly from woman to woman. And they come every 15-20 minutes, or even longer at the very beginning, with relatively long breaks in between each one. This irregular pattern is characteristic of early labor. During a contraction, your belly will noticeably harden as the uterine muscles tighten. Then, as the contraction passes, your belly will soften and relax back to its normal state. The key difference between these early contractions and Braxton Hicks contractions is progression. True labor contractions will gradually become longer in duration, stronger in intensity, and closer together in frequency as time goes on. Unlike Braxton Hicks, these contractions won't simply stop with a change in movement or rest. They are persistent and progressive. During this early phase of labor, it's best to stay comfortable in your own home environment, get plenty of rest whenever possible, and eat lightly to keep your energy levels up. Practice your relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing or meditation, to help manage any discomfort. Emotionally, you may feel a mix of excitement and anticipation, perhaps even a little nervousness. Use this time to connect with your partner or support person, sharing your feelings and preparing together for the journey ahead. Double-check that your hospital bag is packed and that all your birth preparation materials are readily accessible. It's also a good idea to start tracking your contractions, noting the time, duration, and intensity of each one to monitor their evolving pattern. Trust your body and its innate wisdom. Each gentle wave you feel is a sign that you are moving closer and closer to finally meeting your precious baby. To truly appreciate the power and purpose of contractions, let's take a closer look at what's happening inside your body during this incredible process. It's a symphony of biological events, all working in harmony. Your uterus, a truly remarkable and powerful muscle, is at the center of it all. It's designed to nurture and protect your baby, and now, to bring them into the world. It rhythmically contracts and relaxes, a coordinated dance of muscle fibers. This process is largely driven by the hormone oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which plays a crucial role in stimulating these contractions. These contractions start at the top of the uterus, and then they push downward in a wave-like motion, putting gentle but persistent pressure on your cervix, the opening to your uterus. This pressure causes the cervix to gradually thin, a process known as effacement. Simultaneously, the cervix begins to open or dilate, making way for your baby's descent. This opening is essential to allow your baby to safely and comfortably pass through the birth canal. Effacement, or the thinning of the cervix, is measured in percentages, ranging from 0% to 100%. Dilation, or the opening of the cervix, is measured in centimeters, progressing incrementally up to 10 centimeters, which signifies full dilation. Each contraction plays a vital role, gently pulling the cervix upward, gradually helping it to open a little bit more with each surge. Think of contractions as powerful waves. They build in intensity, reach a peak, and then gently recede, followed by a crucial and well-deserved rest period. This natural rhythm allows both you and your baby to recover and gather strength between each contraction. As labor progresses and you move further along, contractions will naturally become longer in duration, stronger in intensity, and occur closer together, with shorter intervals in between, signaling that real and significant progress is being made. The intensity you feel during each contraction is a powerful sign that your body is working efficiently and effectively to bring your baby into the world. Understanding this natural process can help you reframe the sensation of intensity as a sign of progress, rather than solely focusing on it as pain. Remember, every wave, every contraction brings you one step closer to finally holding your precious baby in your arms. Active labor is when contractions demand your full attention. This phase usually starts around 6 centimeters of dilation. Contractions now feel like strong, all-encompassing pressure, often starting in the back and radiating to the abdomen. At their peak, you may be unable to walk or talk. Your focus turns inward. Contractions last about 60 seconds and come every 3-5 minutes with shorter rest periods. Many head to the hospital or birth center at this stage. Your abdomen becomes rock solid with each surge, and pressure deepens in the pelvis. A typical contraction builds quickly, peaks, and then fades, followed by a brief rest. Use coping techniques, breathing, vocalizing, changing positions, to manage the intensity. The rhythm of intense work and brief release defines this stage. Many find a powerful rhythm, learning to ride each wave and rest in the pauses. Each contraction brings you closer to your goal. Transition is the shortest but most intense part of labor, as your cervix dilates from 8 to 10 centimeters. Contractions reach their peak lasting up to 90 seconds with little rest in between. The pressure is immense, often felt in the lower back and rectum, signaling your baby's descent. Contractions may overlap or have double peaks, and sensations can feel overwhelming. You might feel shaky, nauseous, or experience hot and cold flashes, normal responses to this intense phase. The urge to bear down or curl up is common. Short breaks between contractions offer just enough time to catch your breath. This is often the most challenging stage mentally and emotionally. Rely on your support team for reassurance, comfort, and encouragement. Remember, feeling like you can't go on is a classic sign you're almost ready to push. Transition is a testament to your strength and endurance. Labor is as much an emotional journey as a physical one. Early labor often brings excitement and anticipation. You're finally on the path to meeting your baby. As contractions intensify, your mood may shift to focus and inward concentration. Vulnerability and reliance on your support person are common and healthy. During transition, emotions can swing dramatically. Self-doubt, panic, or irritability are normal. Feeling overwhelmed is a sign you're nearing the end of the first stage. Encouragement from your support team is vital here. The pushing stage often brings renewed purpose and empowerment. You're actively working with your body. Relief and strength can follow as you move closer to birth. The moment your baby arrives, expect a rush of love and joy. All these emotions are valid. Allow yourself to feel them. Embracing the emotional journey is part of the process. Coping strategies can transform your labor experience. Focused breathing, slow and deep in early labor, lighter and faster as contractions intensify, helps manage pain and keeps you and your baby well oxygenated. Movement and position changes, walking, swaying, rocking, or getting on hands and knees, can ease discomfort and help labor progress. Hydrotherapy, like a warm shower or bath, soothes muscles and reduces pressure. Touch and support from a partner or doula, massage, counter pressure, or simply holding your hand can be incredibly comforting. Create a calm environment with dim lights, soft music, and familiar scents to help you relax. Your environment and support team play a huge role in your ability to cope. Make your space a sanctuary for labor. Knowing when to call your provider is key. Use the 511 or 411 rule contractions every 4-5 minutes, lasting 1 minute for at least 1 hour. Call sooner if your water breaks, you have bright red bleeding, or notice decreased baby movement. Note the time, color, and odor if your water breaks. Green or brown fluid needs prompt attention. If something feels off, trust your instincts and call. Ask your provider for specific instructions at prenatal visits. Protocols can vary. Having a clear plan reduces anxiety and ensures timely care. Communication with your provider is essential for a safe, supported birth. We've explored the journey of labor contractions, from early signs to the powerful surges of transition. Labor is an athletic event. Preparation and knowledge are your best tools. Every contraction has a purpose, moving you closer to meeting your baby. Trust your body, your strength, and your support team. There's no right or wrong way to labor. Use the coping strategies that work for you. Be flexible and kind to yourself as you navigate this unique experience. As your due date approaches, revisit your plans and keep communication open with your team. Contractions are the gateway to motherhood, the waves that bring you to your child. Embrace the journey. You can do this.